Hello, check, mic check. Hello, hello.
So please be seated. Please be seated. Ma'am is coming. Yeah. Please be seated. Mahesh, are we ready? Mahesh, good to go. Okay. Ready, ma'am? Okay. Good morning, everybody. A warm welcome to our guest of honor, Mr. Vinod Bidwaik, esteemed dignitaries of the day, our friends from the IEEE team are here, invited guests, the proud faculty, staff members, our students, and all the HFRC family members who have joined us online. Welcome to the 10th Founders Day celebration. On behalf of Hope Foundation and I Square IT, I extend a very warm welcome to all of you all. Let me begin with a few apologies. First, I'd like to apologize for the delay in starting the event. And secondly, unfortunately, our chief guest of the day, Ms. Naina Gunde, who is the Commissioner of Women and Child Development in Maharashtra, sends her regrets as she was called urgently to Delhi on some business. So she sent her regrets and she also sent her regards to all of us to have a wonderful celebration today. So let us begin the auspicious occasion today by invoking God's blessings. And I'd like to do that by lighting the I Square IT Vidya Jyoti. And to do the honors, I'd like to request Mr. Vinod Bidwaik, Amar Buchade sir, Rajshri ma'am, Simran Kiani ma'am, Dr. Aruna ma'am, Amrita ma'am, and Vaishali ma'am to please step forward to do the honors. I request the students to please put your phone on silent or airplane mode. Thank you. Thank you so much. We would now like to felicitate our guests who have come here to be with us and take part in our celebrations of the Founders' Day. And to begin with, I would like to request Aruna ma'am to please step forward and offer a token of our appreciation to the guest of honor, to Mr. Vinod Bidwaik. Request ma'am to felicitate Mr. Dr. Amar Buchade, sir. And on behalf of Dr. Prerna Gaur ma'am, I would like to request Rashri ma'am to please step forward. Yes, please collect on behalf. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you so much. Next, we have a very special screening of a film that beautifully captures the life, the inspiring journey of our founder, Sri Prahlad P. Chabria, sir. The short film will actually take us through the milestones of his life. I request all to enjoy the show.
The P.P. Chabria, though he had no formal education, in many board meetings, I used to observe that when auditors and chartered accountants, they were also sitting in the board meeting to give a presentation on finance of the company, he would raise so many points which even I think the chartered accountants and auditors must have missed. And his study on finance of the company, he would raise so many points, but I think which even I think the chartered accountants and auditors must have missed. And his study on the balance sheet was, though I am on the board of so many companies, but I think it was unbelievable the knowledge he could study the balance sheet in such a short time.
It was Mr. P.P. Chabria who first admired that vision, not only for an institution, but vision for India and how our higher education should be. Because he firmly believed that only it's education and the enlightenment of a student during his higher education that can really shape the destiny of India. The idea of I square IT was proposed, and he immediately took it up. One thing I appreciate about and admire about his really very rare quality, coming from the industry background person. He was impatient of any good idea, take it up and start implementing it right there. And for that he always will have a world view. He never thought of India. India in the whole world context, always he looked at that way.
He was very particular about education of girl children. Nobody should go back if there is a financial problem. We will sort it out. He always wanted the teachers to take higher education. And I used to depute faculty members to IITs and good institutions. The current principal of AMT, to whom I had deputed for MTech in Kharagpur, and then for PhD in IIT Bombay, he is now occupying the position of principal in FAMT. That was the intention, to prepare our own faculty members to carry on the job of the institution.
One of the great things about him, I found his life full of inspiration. In fact, I read his biography, which he himself had presented to me. And I often quote from that biography. And I do so because I find that he was not born with a silver spoon. He struggled very hard during his childhood and during his youth. And fighting in that adversity and creating opportunity was something that was exceptional as far as he was concerned.
Unfortunately, in 2002, he, at the age of 72, suffered a severe back ailment for which he was told by several leading doctors in Pune that he'd probably consider quit working and maybe complete bed rest. That to him was the unthinkable. He did not think quitting was an option.
All of us know how the hard way he came up. He started life almost as a domestic help, as a young boy when he came to Pune. And he grew up over the 50 years as someone who led an important industrial group in India. He had a mission in life. He identified himself with the company for which he worked very hard over the years, ably supported by his younger brother KP.
Once I asked him how to communicate with God. He said it's very easy to communicate with God. He's saying look at the sky and talk to God and you will get all the answers. Believe me, when I tried, it was a different experience.
PP sir was actually a person who was by every means healthy, wealthy and wise. Just as the exercise sessions he loved, I was the one teaching him exercise and he was teaching us how to live the life with humility and complete gratitude.
Over a period of time, this relationship as a child grew to a stage where he was my mentor. I used to look up to him when I was in business. I entered in the age of 18. Later on in life, when I shifted to Pune, it was only with his suggestions and advices that I am what I am today.
His strength, I think, came from his faith, and I think that was a very big takeaway for me, that here the title of the book said it all, that There is no such thing as a self-made man. It was something that he believed was much beyond him. It was a power that he believed in. His humility, his faith, and his discipline were the three things that stand out about PP Uncle that I think I would take forward in my life.
I call him a very rich man. A rich man, according to me, is not a person who has too much money, but person who has minimum requirement of life. He was expecting nothing from anybody. So obviously he needs nothing from anybody. He's a rich man.
My fondest memory of PP Uncle was an incident that happened when we were on holiday in Goa. It was just the two of us, early in the morning, I think it was about 6:30. We're going for a walk on the beach. As we were walking along, the sole of his training shoe came off. And he was a bit surprised. I think the glue had just come off, and we carried on walking. So we walked another 50 yards, and suddenly he stopped. And he said to me, "Actually, Jitu, I should actually go back and get the sole, and I can actually get it glued and give it to somebody." And I thought, yeah, it's a very good idea. So I turned around, I ran back, I picked up the sole, and I walked back to PP Uncle. He was horrified, the fact that I was carrying his sole. He came up to me, and he wanted to take the sole from my hand. I said, "It's okay, Uncle, I can carry it." He was 85 at the time. And this man was going to fight me to take the sole off my hands. So eventually I gave it to him, and then he passed it on to the guy that was further up. But this shows the humility of the man. Whatever he'd achieved, whatever the pinnacle of his career that he'd reached, the man that he was, yet he would not even let me carry his shoe. This one moment defined what PP Uncle was to me.
Beautiful, subtle and sublime synthesis of science, technology, industry, social welfare, spirituality in one go.
You know, they say individuals go away, but institutions don't. To me, PPC was not an individual. He was an institution, so he will never go away. His spirit, his motivation, his vision will continue to guide us in decades to come.
After this, I'd like to invite the dignitaries of the day to the dais with Mr. Vinod Bidwaik sir, Amar Buchade sir, Rashri ma'am, Aruna ma'am, Amrita ma'am, and Vaishali Patil ma'am. Please come to the dais. And now we will begin with the formal welcome from Dr. Vaishali Patil, who is the principal of I-Square IT. Please welcome Dr. Vaishali Patil.
Good morning, everybody. Esteemed guest of the day, Dr. Vinod Bidwaik sir. Respected President of our trust, Dr. Aruna Katara ma'am. Our Managing Trustee, Amrita Katara ma'am. IEEE Pune Section Chair, Dr. Amar Buchade sir. IEEE India Council Office Bearer, Dr. Rajeshri Jain ma'am. The office bearers of IEEE Pune Section and IEEE India Council. The invited guests, the awardees of the day, my faculty and staff colleagues and dear students. I extend a very warm welcome to each one of you. As we all know, today we have gathered here to celebrate an important occasion, the 10th Founders Day, the birth anniversary of our founder chairman of Hope Foundation and Research Center, late Shri Prahlad P. Chhabria sir. Shri P.P. Chhabria sir, a great personality, a visionary leader. As we all know, he was a successful industrialist, but he was also a great philanthropist. He strongly believed in the power of education, and he was convinced the significant impact it can make in transforming the society. With these views and thoughts, the two educational institutes, one Finolex Academy of Management and Technology at Ratnagiri, and ours, that is International Institute of Information Technology, I-Square IT at Pune, were founded by sir. So this reflects such impressive and meaningful way of contributing to nation building. The industry providing employment to one generation, and the educational units educating the next generation. The vision of sir is reflected through these tasks or foundations founded by sir. As we all see this video, every time a different angle and perspective comes in front of us. All of you would align with my views, and the strong, simple but important values which sir always stood by, which I captured through the video, are dedication, hard work, honesty, and integrity. And I believe that our institute is based on these four strong pillars. And we as I-Square IT team should ensure that these four pillars are always strong and intact. As we know, we are an educational institute imparting knowledge to the students. But to take care of these values, which sir is expecting us to carry forward as legacy, we should always take the responsibility of inculcating discipline amongst the students, the importance of good character and the responsibility as citizens. Through this, we would ensure that the students graduating from our organization will not only be creative thinkers, but when they step into the professional environment, they will follow ethical practices, be good citizens, and also finally be good human beings. So on this occasion of Founders Day, let us remind ourselves of our commitment of working towards excellence. Let Sir's life journey inspire us to take the institute to greater heights as envisioned by Sir. So once again, I welcome all the dignitaries and invited guests for the celebration of 10th Founders Day. I congratulate all the awardees who are eagerly looking forward to receive the awards and wish all of you a great day ahead. Thank you.
We have one of Chairman's oldest friend, colleague, Mr. Nanik Rupani, who you would have seen in the video as well, joining us from Bombay right now. So we're just connecting through him. Let me just introduce. Has Sir joined? Join kiya hai? Okay, so he's there online. He's waiting, it seems. Ma'am, can you just message him to join the link? We are ready. So while he joins, let me just briefly read the profile. Mr. Nanik Rupani, he's an Indian entrepreneur and philanthropist who is the chairman of Roopmec Electrical Private Limited. He's also the chairman emeritus of the Priyadarshini Academy, Mumbai, which is a prominent NGO and provides educational scholarships to needy and deserving students, including some of our students as well. So he's also the director of Eco Valley Developers, Point Projects, and Aeon Global Insurance Brokers. He has been honored with many achievements and the opportunity of addressing the Central Hall of Parliament, where the Academy paid a tribute to the nation's beloved leader, late Shri Rajiv Gandhi. He's also the director, and right now has he joined? Okay, so would you like to continue, ma'am? Then when he steps in, then you can wait. We can do that. Okay. Okay. Arna ma'am, would you like to speak so that when he joins, then you can pause? Okay. Okay. Yes, I was. When he comes, we can see him. You can pause. Okay. So until Nanik Rupani sir joins, I'd like to request Dr. Aruna Katara ma'am, who is the president of Hope Foundation and Research Center, to say a few words. Please welcome Aruna ma'am.
Dignitaries on the dais, off the dais, my student friends, faculty, and team iSquare-IT. Let me start with a small prayer. This prayer is typically said for a guru, and to me, my father was my mentor, my friend, my philosopher, but most important, he was my guru. Gurur Brahma, Gurur Vishnu, Gurur Devo Maheshwara, Gurur Sakshat Parabrahma, Tasmai Shri Guruve Namaha. So today is a very important day for me. You might find it strange. You might find it, why is she saying, how is she saying this? Why am I not sad? Why am I not in a mood of, I'm missing you? I'm actually in a mood, and I've always been in a mood of celebration on his birthday. And I have seen my colleagues, my friends, my family, all in a mood because he loved birthdays. And every year he would count, Aaj maine itna cake kata. So there would be one cake here, there would be one cake at his company. There would be definitely one or two more cakes at home which his friends or his team would get, and there would be the family cake. So on a odd day, if we had less than 5 cakes, it was a little disappointing. So birthdays are meant for celebration, and I would like us to celebrate him and celebrate his life. I can speak. Is there? No. I can continue speaking about him as a father for the longest of time. But more importantly, let me speak about how he has been a visionary industrialist. He has been a visionary from when he came from Pakistan to India. That was his life. He came before partition. He came because his father passed away and he was sent to earn money for a family of 10 siblings. He was in the middle. So this boy who was 13 years old, his books are there and his book is there in the library, his biography. I would urge everyone to read it in English and in Marathi. I would urge everyone to read, to know that coming from such a difficult place and building a life after that, if he can do it 50 years back, 60, 70 years back, without any opportunity, without any help, I am sure all of us here, privileged to be sitting here in this AC room, in this vicinity in Pune, with this luxury, with our parents looking after us, with our friends and family being there for us, I am sure all of us here can do something with our life, just like Chairman did from the age of 13. This makes him a nation builder also. He got no education, and he always said that was his one biggest regret, that he did not get education. And because of that, he set up 2 colleges, one in Ratnagiri, FAMT, Finolex Academy of Management and Technology, and here one in Pune, I Square IT. You can see for yourself the love and passion with which he set up everything. He used the same carpenter that we used at home to make the furniture here. The construction was done of this main building by B.G. Shirke then. This is more than 25 years back, and the building still looks as though it was made very recently. We can see that his passion was towards children, towards education, and he always thought, I do not want my Indian students and my Indian parents to have to suffer taking a big loan, taking on a big debt, and sending their children to America or to different places to study. Let us create a good study hub here in India, here in Pune. That is the dream with which I Square IT was born. Education must create innovators. Education must create leaders. So, innovation and leadership was the tagline he actually gave us more than 25, 26 years back, maybe. There are few of us here who have worked with him, who have known him personally, and who have actually been mentored by him. So, there are definitely few people in the audience here who understand every word I am saying because they have interacted with him. What else can I say? What else can I say? I could go on and on, but suddenly I am choked with emotion. And let me stop here by just giving one or two messages to my students. I would say, stay curious. There is one favorite line I have which everybody knows, all the senior members of our team know. I'm always saying, Monday to Friday, study hard. I mean, study hard. Harass your teachers. Your teacher should come back to complain and say that these students are asking us too many questions. They are asking us for so much information. They are asking us for so many new things to be brought to the campus. So Monday to Friday, study hard. Saturday, Sunday, party hard. Party hard. So what do I mean by party harder? Everybody is going to think I'm talking about and going tully, but sorry. Okay, we will talk about my party later. We will let Nanik uncle speak. Oh, he's not here? Oh, okay. So let's go back to our party. Saturday, Sunday, I do not mean tully. I do not mean drugs. Drugs is an absolute no-no. To me, party hard means actually pursuing some kind of hobby that you like. Go mountain climbing, take up swimming, do some social service. There are a lot of neighborhood schools where even if you put in 2 hours every Saturday or every Sunday, read some books, go into the lab and work and do some research. Find a passion, because it is only a passion that will take you through life. Find something which is going to be above roti, kapda and makan. Because how are you going to survive the race for roti, kapda or makan? So I'm not saying don't aspire for your first EMI to your first BMW. I'm not saying don't aspire for the first EMI to your own flat or to giving happiness to your parents, because parents are very happy when they see their children prosper in this traditional way. But to keep you going for the next 60, 70 years, you're going to need friends. This is the place where for the next 4 years you will be making friends who will be with you. I have friends from my school days, from my college days. They will be with you, trust me, till the end of your life. These friends are what will be holding you steady. So this is what I mean by party hard. What else can I say? I'm sure you hear so much from your parents that you do not want to hear more from me. But just remember that the chairman built this institution because he believed in the youth of our country. He believed it is the youth who will take this country ahead. And I have full faith in the country. Think of it, just now, the whole world is in chaos. There is wars going on in different pockets, and we are being indirectly affected. But here in our country, sitting over here in the comfort of this AC, it is for us so far only news on the TV, and I pray and I hope that it does not touch us in any way, in any closer way. It is up to us to stand up together and not allow any negative elements to take over our country. So reaffirm the commitment to carrying forward our campus, our name. Build a name for yourself, because your name will mean our name coming up and the world knowing that there is an ISQRIT built by one uneducated Prahlad P. Chhabria. There's one favorite line of his which I will say. The journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. Very simple. Let's just walk every day and reach one faraway destination, which one day will be closer. And then after that, we can look for another faraway destination, which again will be closer. And in this way, fulfill the dream and fulfill the dreams of your parents. For me, chairman stands in place of all your parents, because they all have the same dreams, they all have the same wishes, and they all give us the same blessings. Thank you.
Ma'am, sir is not joined as yet. Aruna ma'am is not joined as yet, so we'll keep the call on while, yes, I'll continue. And now I'd like to invite our guest of honor of the day, Mr. Vinod Bidwaik. Mr. Vinod Bidwaik is a distinguished HR leader and the CHRO and Group Director of People and Culture at the Sakal Media Group and AP Global. With over 25 years of global experience across renowned organizations such as Alfa Laval, DSM, and Mahindra, he has led impactful organizational and cultural transformation. A respected speaker, author, mentor, and a thought leader, Mr. Bidwaik is known for his shaping purpose-driven workplaces, empowering individuals through leadership and talent development. Please put your hands together for Mr. Vinod Bidwaik.
Good morning. Dignitaries of the dais, on the dais, dear students, professors, it is my great privilege to be here. I was watching the AV clip and many things resonates to me personally and also the professionally, what we are doing in AP Global A and Sakal Media Group. And definitely founder chairman is here blessing us on this occasion, and always he will be here because he said I remain with the people and everywhere. I believe on the concept of soul, pure soul, and he is a pure soul. I remember the story of Andrew Carnegie, and Napoleon Hill had written a very beautiful book on Think and Grow Rich, and there are very inspirational stories of the industrialist, philanthropist, and what is the common things they have together, and he put a framework there. So I sometimes think that what's the knowledge, what's the education is available in India, perhaps that is borrowed by the Western world, because they are very good in putting the frameworks. We are a little bit poor, where there are very good frameworks they put and sell this to the other countries, and we follow them. Because when we follow the Goras, we think that that is validated by somebody, and that is a bigger problem for our country. We have ancient scriptures from Vedas, from spirituality, very strong legacy what we are carrying as a country. And I can see that legacy is here also, what Madam said about and what she said about gurus and her father, and what exactly I was listening to the AV distinguished visionaries about him, and I definitely think that not necessarily what you learn in the academics, but if you at least follow his visions, follow his traits, what is characteristic, what he demonstrated during his lifetime, you will definitely will be successful in the life. There are few elements how it started actually. 13-year-old boy, lot of responsibilities, coming to India from Pakistan in Pune, doing some domestic work. He must have something in him. And what that something may be is nothing like, not about education, not about, it is a strong desire. It's a passion, it's a desire, because everything starts with the desire. There are many examples of strong desires. You may be qualified, you may be rich, you may have many resources available. To see, today we are sitting in this conference room. There are children on the street who are still struggling. Yesterday I was interviewing one candidate. He changed 9 jobs in 10 years. His father and mother died during COVID. His sister is at London, and he is the only person in India fighting with the world. There are many students who are alone, lonely, and fighting frustration, depression, and nowadays with Gen Z, there's a lot of discussion happening that they are easily get distracted, easily frustrated. Now see the situation, 13-year-old boy coming, what situation he must have got. But only one thing must be there, and that is the strong desire to make something for himself, for the society. It starts with that, and he must have some dreams in his mind. And that is one of the messages I would like to give, that you can do any qualification. There are many qualified people. Getting degrees is not difficult. That is a piece of paper. But what is the purpose of education? Purpose of education is not about getting the degrees, getting that piece of paper from the universities. The purpose of education is enlightenment. I heard that word. It's an enlightenment. It is pushing the boundaries of individual for the excellence. And that start again a strong desire where what you would like to be in the life. 3 things are always important. That is purpose, health, and wealth. And many times it is very difficult to find the purpose individually. If I ask you one question, that what is your purpose? Perhaps many students will give the answer that, Bukesh, happiness, to be happy is my purpose. That is not the purpose. That is the state of mind. If I ask you the question, who are you? Perhaps you may say that I am the individual. My name is Arun, Vinod, or somebody else. But that is your name. That is your, I am working as the CHRO, somebody may say. That is your title. I am male, female, that is your gender. I am Hindu, Muslim, and all these things. That is your religion. I am Indian, American, that is your nationality. But exactly what is, the question remains still there. I am rich, poor, that is your financial status. But ultimately, who are you? And that your founder must have in his mind, that he must be the clear about what is the purpose of his life. And I can resonate, I can actually think what may be the purpose. I was just trying to interpret. His purpose was nothing. His purpose was to make the impact in the society through personal. So he was coaching, mentoring, professional in his industries, factories, and his student. Financial, to helping the people to become rich, to whom, to the people who are working with him, and after intellectual and spiritual. Most of the time, many entrepreneurs only focus on first 3 things: personal, professional, and financial. They miss the intellectual side and spiritual side of that. Very beautiful statement. Somebody asked him that how you communicate to the God. I communicate, I just look towards the sky and ask him. Very simple. Spirituality is nothing that going in the temple and doing many rituals. Those are important rituals, going in the temple, prayers, and it's very important. But if you can't follow that because of the visit, simple thing, just remembering him and asking him guidance. And definitely something is there in the universe. There are many things available in this universe. I can give my examples, many examples in this world. The physics says that energy can't be, what you said? Can't be destroyed. It is just recreated. That energy is already there. And we have different energies around this world. Those energies, and if you are able to connect with those energies, the success is possible. And ultimately, we have to find out the definition of success, what that success means. Somebody may say that I want to be a rich, but the success is not about the financial thing. There are many financial people in very ultra rich individuals, but struggling in their personal, professional life. Success is subjective. Perhaps maybe for next 2-3 years, your definition of success may be to be qualified to get the degrees, maybe getting the job, maybe becoming rich, buying first BMW, as madam said. There's nothing wrong into that. But Chhabria sir was practicing the spirituality. Materialistic thing comes when you follow the spirituality. If you understand Marathi, it said that Bhakti Vina Shakti is the Vidvansak, and Shakti Vina Bhakti is Nirarthak. In our life, we need a combination of spirituality and materialistic life. And perhaps many must be your parents and whatsoever you are observing in your families. And I mean spirituality doesn't mean about religion, is the way of living. These are simple things, helping to each other, gratitude, forgiveness, manifesting few things for this. Our philosophy is always says that Kutumbakam, universe. There are many things in this world. So how we connect those energies is very important. If you connect those energies with the spirituality, your material progress is going to follow. And when you see our founder, it is not about the materialistic, what he created the emperor. It is about, you see, there are many foundations helping to the student, helping the society, bringing the impact in their life. And whenever you are in your life, you decided to become something, don't forget that two element of the life. Financial will definitely occur. Your personal development will happen within this next engineering course. But your spiritual and intellectual development is very important. The question is how you can follow that, how you can actually do that. I think it starts with the asking the fundamental question, actually, what I want to do for this society. Because if you watch that AV, there are many masterminds coming together, very eminent personalities. And sometimes it's called as a meta-knowledge that we may not be expert in one thing, but you have the network of mastermind around you and you have to connect with them. Madam said friends and all these things. The reason is that they are going to help you to make you matured in terms of intellectual and spiritually. So, purpose is very important, but another two factors, health and wellness and actually wealth is also important, because it is very easy to say that, because in our society, the wealth is associated with something bad things. We always have biases about the rich and wealthy and money associated to that. But how wealth comes is very important. And you are using this wealth for creating something in the society is always a good wealth. It's called a Lakshmi, and we need to understand the difference between Lakshmi and Alakshmi. That's how it comes in the picture. But important things start with the health. Health, not physical health. You must be going in gyms and all these things. But it is also the mental health. And nowadays, with this lot of challenges, our society is fragmented. Every day there are discussions happening around the caste, religion, creed, and many things. Geopolitical tensions is creating a lot of challenges to us. The workforce challenges are becoming difficult. Our societies, your families, because in earlier days there were joint families, now there are nucleus families. There is nobody to express. And this with digital distractions, what we say, is creating a lot of problems. Is span of attention going down. It is a superficial, shallow knowledge, what we are listening on this. The depth is really required, and that depth comes through the reading. That's why it said that great leaders are great readers first. I have met many CEOs and many people in the society in my earlier and current organization, met many distinguished people. One of the fundamental habit they have is they start reading always. You see the Dr. Vijay Bhatkar, many books there. Because articulation is very important, and not only academics book. There are many other books we have to write. It's a self-help book. They work as a guide. They work as a mentor. Sometimes you may not find a solution because these solutions may come from the books. And how it comes from the universe. There are many ancient scriptures like Bhagavad Gita, Dhaneshwari. There are many things. Unfortunately, those are available in Sanskrit, but now this translation is available. I was referring about Think and Grow Rich. The whole philosophy is taken from the autobiography of Yogi, by this from Swami Yoganand. If you follow that, if you read, you will find that everything is mentioned in this book, that you should have a strong desire, you should manifest. They said about the transmutation, Miss Kundalini and all these things together, jap, tap, everything is mentioned in that. Only the language is different. We call as a deep dhyan, they call as a lamp gazing. They call, we say that you should be in the present, whatsoever they call is the mindfulness. So everything in this world is taken from these Indian things, scriptures, and then packaged in a very beautiful way and sold to the world. It's a best-selling book. I suggest you read that perhaps, and also read Dr. Late Founder's book. I will definitely read, madam, that book is there. And another book I would like to recommend is about psycho-cybernetics. It's a very beautiful book. Speak whatsoever madam mentioned and what I am mentioning today. So I am very glad today to be here. I pay the tribute to your late founder. I think he was a great personality. I never got the opportunity to meet him, but he is available. We follow one of the concepts in our organization, college, as a life in balance, balancing lives. There are many elements. We train our people on 6 modules, 48 activities. It starting your day positively, to mindful walk, to spend time with your families, and some practices, spiritual practices like Omkar, meditation and all these things. And we have seen many results around that. So it's about, how actually you live the life is very important. And there challenges will be there, but ultimately at the end of the day, when you are on the deathbed, the question crop up. I earn so much things, but what is happening around that? Like, we will, and generations will remember to Mr. Chhabria, but imagine the situation of common man. Your grandchildren will not recollect the name of their grandparents. The situation is there now. So, to whom we are actually generating this wealth? So the wealth has to be generated for the society, and we are the custodian of that. You can enjoy the life, definitely, but when you create the wealth for yourself, it is not about the wealth for only yourself, it's giving to the society, and that's how it started. Givers are always has an advantage. When you give more, you get more. Is the philosophy, is the power, law of attraction. So if you give more, it can be your time, it can be your knowledge, it can be your, if you have the capacity to pay, to donate something without any expectations. And that's how it is very important that if you start doing that, your academic scores, your material wealth and everything will start follow. At the end of the day, it says that, your positive vibration, we create vibration. Today we are creating a very positive vibration here because this beautiful soul is present, madam is present, and you all are present in this room. It's a very positive vibrations. This positive vibration creates the positive thought. This positive thought creates the positive and strong belief, and that beliefs demonstrate the behaviors, right behaviors, and those right behaviors encourages you to have the right actions. Thank you so much for listening me, but I am grateful to invite me here from madam, from here. It's a great discussion what we had, and I will always be happy to connect with you. Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir. Thank you for those wonderful words. We will now move on to presenting the Shri Prahlad P. Chabria Awards. But before we go there, just wait. We still have Amar sir and Rashi ma'am to speak, and then the awards we'll step down. Have a seat. Oh, sir is leaving. Oh, okay. So, thank you, sir. Thank you for being here. Ma'am, you'll escort him. Please have a seat. Thank you. Shall I continue, ma'am? Okay. So this, the Shri Prahlad P. Chabria Awards, which is instituted by the Hope Foundation and Research Center in association with IEEE India Council, Women in Engineering Affinity Group of IEEE Pune section. This award was actually instituted to celebrate excellence, innovation, leadership among young women in engineering and technology and science domain. So this was actually established in the memory of our founder president, Chairman Prahlad P. Chabria sir, who was a visionary, who was the founder chairman of the Finolex group of companies. And these awards are a way of his, we would say his legacy to recognize and encourage outstanding women who are making meaningful contributions through research, through innovation and professional achievements. And to share with you about the awards, and we will be giving away the awards here. But to begin, I'd like to request Dr. Amar Buchade sir, who is the chair of IEEE Pune section, to please say a few words. Please welcome Dr. Amar Buchade sir.
So, good morning all and happy Founders Day. Yes. So, respected dignitaries, Dr. Aruna Katara, Madam President, Hope Foundation and Research Center, then Miss Amrita Katara, Madam Managing Trustee, Dr. Vaishali Patil, Madam Principal, I-Square IT, Guest of Honor, Dr. Vinod Bidwaik, Global CHRO, Sakal Media Group, Dr. Rajashree Jain, Madam, Treasurer, IEEE India Council, Dr. Simran Kiani, Madam, Chair, WI Affinity Group, IEEE Pune Section, Dr. Vaidhi Banerjee, Madam, all faculty members, students. So it is a great honor to be here today for the 10th Founders Day celebration of HFRC, a day that holds deep significance in remembering visionary leadership of late Sri Prahlad P. Chabria, sir. His dedication to education and philanthropy continues to inspire generations, shaping the future through knowledge and innovation. The Sri Prahlad P. Chabria Awards, instituted in association with IEEE India Council, IEEE Pune Section, WI Affinity Group, reflect unwavering commitment to recognizing excellence. These awards celebrate outstanding contributions in technology, innovation, and leadership, furthering his vision. I congratulate all the award winners of Best Woman Professional Early Career category and Best Graduate Student category. HFRC's effort in fostering education and empowering individuals align closely with IEEE's mission to advancing technology for humanity. As a chair of IEEE Pune section, I am privileged to continue our association and work together towards meaningful progress. Let us draw the inspiration from Sri Chabria's sir's legacy and reaffirm our commitment to excellence and service. I am very thankful to respected Dr. Aruna Katara Madam, President, Hope Foundation and Research Center, and Ms. Amrita Katara Madam for giving this opportunity. So regarding IEEE, IEEE is a not-for-profit technical organization. So we are having more than 5 lakh members across 190 countries. The theme of IEEE is Advancing Technology for Humanity. Regarding IEEE Pune section, it is established in the year 2010. We are having 28 Executive committee members from academia and industry. With support from all the members, IEEE Pune section received Outstanding Performance Growth Award from IEEE Region 10. The section includes 18 technical societies. There are 39 technical societies of IEEE. Out of that, 18 technical societies exist in IEEE Pune section, like antenna propagation, aerospace, computational intelligence, computer, consumer technology, electromagnetic, medical and biology, communications, education, signal processing, industry electronics, instrumentation and measurement, microwave theory, power and engineering, robotics, technology and engineering society, industry application society, vehicular technology society. Each society conducts many technical activities that benefits to students, members. There are many opportunities to work with us. IEEE Pune section includes 3 affinity groups, WI, that is Women in Engineering, Young Professionals, Life Members. There are special interest groups also, SIG on Healthcare, SIG on Affordable Agriculture, SIG on Smart City, SIG on Energy and Environmental Engineering. We have local groups also, that is Climate Change, Cyber Security, then Smart City. We have technical councils also, Sensor Council, System Council. We conduct various educational activities, membership development activities, industry relations activities. In the last year, we conducted 750 activities that are reported in IEEE VTools actually. And last year, our members received more than $1 lakh funding. So thank you all the members for supporting it. So if you see, IEEE is like a sea through which you can get tremendous knowledge. So I am very thankful for giving me opportunity. So happy Founders Day. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Amar sir. And now, on behalf of Dr. Prerna Gaur ma'am, who is the IC India Council Chair, I would like to request Dr. Rajshri Jain, who is the Treasurer of IEEE India Council, as well as Chair of the Education Council, to please address the gathering.
Good morning to all of you. So, yeah, thank you so much, Vaidehi ma'am, and I'm also very privileged to stand before all of you on behalf of Dr. Prerna Gaur. She is the chairperson for IEEE India Council. Just now you heard about IEEE from Amar sir. So it's a global organization with more than 500,000, and interestingly, India Council, the complete country as such, has almost more than 25% of this population, that is 130,000 members. So, and Dr. Prerna Gaur leads this particular India Council, and it is a combination of, it's an umbrella body of about 14 sections, and Pune section, which Dr. Amar is leading, is the chair for similar 14 sections exist in India. So, due to unforeseen circumstances, Dr. Prerna ma'am's flight got delayed and she'll be landing in some time. So, I am sharing my thoughts here would be on behalf of India Council. So, respected Aruna ma'am, Amrita, Vaishali ma'am, Dr. Amar, and my friend Simran, Vaidehi ma'am, and all of the awardees, faculty members of iScore IT, and my dear students. It's really an honor for me to be here on this dais. Maybe after about 6 to 8 years, I used to be a very regular person here, and in between, I don't know. So, but yes, I remember meeting Aruna ma'am way back exactly 10 years before. I was just sharing with her. It was in 2016 I met her, and I had come here to ask her to support for a women leadership cause. I was hosting one of the international leadership summit in Pune, and I wanted ma'am's support in terms of certain sponsorship. You know, like events of that stature cannot happen with simply registration. So ma'am said, instead of if I give you something to this event, you will all come, listen, or maybe enjoy and then go away. So it will never be an impactful thing. And you must also understand it was very fresh grief at that point of time. But today also when she was speaking, she said, I'm not sad. And same situation was at that point of time. Even when sir had, I think, passed away in 2016, ma'am. Yeah, so even with that fresh grief also, she was already reflecting what sir's vision. So vision of empowering women, vision of handholding women, and that too, especially if you see women may have a career break for multiple reasons. And then we discussed, brainstormed, and ma'am's idea was very clear. She said, like, mostly women might take a break after graduation. You know, like in the continent, we have this culture of getting girl getting married after graduation. That's very much high. So maybe then you may have a break, or else you are already working, and then in the early career, so you have again a family break. Maybe you become mother, or you may take care of any of your ailing parents, grandparents, etc. So these are the timings that women have challenges in their career. So that is how she suggested, and we all went ahead to honor the efforts of those women in science and technology, especially graduating. Earlier it was outgoing student, and now we changed it as a graduating student, graduate student, and then early career women. Ma'am, thank you for that vision. And it's one of the longest memorandum of understanding or collaboration I would see in India Council. So we are completing 10 years almost. So the last 10 years we are seeing the editions of these awards. So on behalf of IEEE India Council, I once again congratulate all the awardees who are, I think, amongst the audience today. Very eager to meet all of you, and I'm sure Prerna ma'am will reach before we all depart from here, and then definitely we'll try and have a photograph with her. So with these few words, thank you, and then thank you for giving me this opportunity to all of you. And then ma'am, thank you so much for this continued association with India Council. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Rajshri ma'am. And now I'd like to request the dignitaries to please step down and take a seat in the front row while we announce the winners of the award. Yes, ma'am. Yes. Okay. It's now time to felicitate the winners of Shri Prahlad P. Chabria Awards. And we will begin with the student category. So we have two winners. The first is the best graduate student winner. And to do the honors, I'd like to request Amar Buchade sir to please step forward. Please step forward. Okay. So while I call out the winner, please put your hands for Pooja Premnath. Pooja, we'd like you to say a few words. You can keep it here. Yes, you can keep it here and say a few words. Yes. Why? Whatever you feel, the emotions. How does it feel?
Hi.
It's working. Yeah.
Okay. Hi everyone, my name is Pooja Premnath. I'm currently a project engineer at IIT Madras. So I graduated last year from SSN College of Engineering in Chennai. My undergrad is in computer science, but my work focuses on computational methods. Like right now, I work on computational methods for surgical robotics at IIT Madras. So receiving this award is like a huge deal to me, and I'm super happy. But a lot of the credit goes to everyone at my undergrad because my professors were the one who were like supporting me all throughout the 4 years, both in terms of research opportunities as well as guiding me as to what is the right way forward. Because as an undergrad, generally you're a bit confused as to what to do, because I'm a computer science student. Most of the people of my background tend to go into like software engineering jobs, which is a good thing, but for me it just doesn't fit, or rather I don't see myself doing that. So I wanted to see what else I could do, such that I do use the knowledge from my undergrad, but I wanted to do something more niche. So that's how I ended up at IIT Madras. So I really enjoy my work there as well. So, and once again, like a huge thanks to everyone involved, and the interview process and everything was so smooth, and I'm really happy to be receiving this. And to my fellow winners also, a huge congratulations. Thank you so much.
Next, Amar sir, please step forward. The Best Graduate Student Runner-Up Awards for Shri Prahlad P. Chhabria Awards is Miss Kirutika A. Kirutika, say a few words, please.
So, I'm Kritika. I'm very excited to receive this award. So, this recognition is not just the outcome of a single day effort. So, it is the outcome of the hard work, consistency, and an enthusiasm to bring back the society what we gained from them. So, in this moment, I would like to thank my institution who are supporting me and who are being there with me at every stage of the thing, and they encourage to learn beyond the classroom and work for the society. And I would like to thank my teammates, my friends, and my parents who supported me in everything. And I would like to thank Hope Foundation for recognizing the women in technology and appreciating them. Thank you.
Thank you. Okay, before we move forward, I just like to say that this Prahlad P. Chhabria Award, the winner prize amount carries a prize amount of rupees 1,25,000, a citation and a gold medal, and the runners up carries a prize money of rupees 50,000, a citation and a gold medal. So moving on to the best woman professional early career category. Aruna ma'am, can you please step forward? And the winner of this category, Best Woman Professional Early Career, is Dr. Vanati Sundaresan. Once again, the prize money of rupees 1,25,000, a citation and a gold medal. Where's the medal? A box. Okay, the box. Yeah, you can keep it here. Vanati, could I request you to say a few words?
Hi everyone.
I'm Dr. Vanati Sundaresan. I'm an assistant professor at the Department of Computational and Data Sciences in Indian Institute of Science, Bangalore. So today, first of all, I would like to thank Hope Foundation, IEEE India Council and the IEEE Pune section for conferring me this great honor. And I would also like to thank the jury panel for believing in me and also selecting me for this award. I'd be much amiss if I don't thank a lot of people who have supported me throughout my career. So I'd like to thank my parents, my mentors, my family members, including my husband who is here today to support me. I strongly believe that this award has a huge impact on the women professional early career and also the students. So I dearly hope that this award continues in the upcoming years too. And I hope to carry forward my research and also encourage young professionals in building an illustrious research career. And I would like to extend my hearty congratulations also to my fellow awardees. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. The next is Best Woman Professional Early Career. We have runner-up. We have joint runner-up, two of them, and I'd like to first welcome Dr. Helen K. Joy. Aruna ma'am, can you please do the honors once again? Thank you. Please say a few words.
Hello, everyone. Hello, happy crowd. The first thing that I noted was when I was a student, I was not as silent as you people. So I was proud that I'm standing before a very, and I was telling ma'am also, the campus is very calm and very nice. So grateful to that, grateful for making a society like that. So with that, I would like to add up few things, few points. Obviously, the journey was not very easy or very sweet, as many of them have mentioned, especially Aruna ma'am when she was talking. She was saying about the career break, the time we spent for family. I am the one who have gone through all these things. I had 2 to 3 career breaks for my marriage, for my kid, and it had an impact in my career. But then, like the power of being able to show up, the power of facing failures, that is something that makes it amazing. The life journey and the sweetness of winning, that is what makes it more sweet. So yeah, that's why we will be able to talk more about our life also. So when I was reading this, she's my friend who's sitting in front of me, who actually inspires me a lot, like you can, because I want to talk about this thing of postpartum, which women goes through after their pregnancy or after their delivery, which many of Indian society, even the family, won't be knowing about it. So I was also going through that depression. She's the one who helped me to understand about that, to learn about that, and to handhold. That's what when ma'am was mentioning about friends, I told like all family is important, parents are important, friends and people who are positive around you, my guide. I did my PhD after my child. It was too hard. I did in midnight because my parents were working. Nobody was there to take care also. So my child was so attached to me that if I take hands off, he'll wake up. So after he sleeps, after I make sure he's sleeping, my work starts at 1 o'clock and till morning. There were sleepless nights, and that's what I told, like when we get PhD, obviously tears will roll down because it's not an easy job or an easy journey, but it is not like not doable or not achievable. So it's okay. When I was reading this, as I rightly said, my friend, she was asking, why are you too emotional? Why for this you're getting tears in your eyes? Because the things that people have gone through, the experience that they have gone through, if we are able to feel it, it is really inspiring, and we can inspire others also. And we can say that it is not like it's not doable, it is possible. Okay, with that happy note, I want to thank everyone and my fellow winners also. Everybody will have a story behind that. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you. And the next joint winner is Dr. Yashasvi Bansal. Please put your hands together for Yashasvi. Ma'am, could I request Aruna ma'am to please step forward? Thank you, ma'am. Yes, you can keep it here. Please say a few words, Yashasvi. Congratulations.
Thank you so much. Good morning, everyone. So I am Dr. Yashasvi Bansal. I am working as Assistant Professor in Department of Electrical Engineering, IIT Delhi. First of all, happy Foundation Day to all of you. This is my pleasure and honor to receive this award. I really want to thank IEEE India Council, IEEE WI Affinity Group, our Hope Foundation, I Square IT, FAMT, and all of who are associated with this day and the award ceremony. I also would like to thank Vaidehi ma'am for organizing it so nicely and coordinating with us. Um, um, I also would say that receiving this award instituted by Late Shri Prahlad sir makes this award more meaningful to me. And I will also take a moment to thank my parents, my brother who has accompanied me here, um, my nephews who makes my life a little bit easy, and of course, it's just a beginning for all of us, like all the awardees, my fellow awardees, and hopefully we will able to participate more and contribute to the society and nation. And of course, I will also would like to mention that I will be really will be overwhelmed if in the near future I can inspire more girls to pursue science and technology. Thank you so much, and again, it is being honored to be part of this ceremony, and thank you for the award. Thank you.
Thank you. Deepa, can you change that? Okay, congratulations to all the winners once again. Thank you so much. And now we move on to the last section of our Founders Day, which is the annual institutional awards for our students for academic and non extracurricular achievements on campus. And to begin with, we will begin with the first year. And for that, I'd like to request our Vice Principal, Professor Madhuri Reddy ma'am, to please step forward and give away the first round of awards. Okay, so as I call out the names, I request the students to please step forward. The first award category is the entry level, that is a qualifying entrance examination, which is the MHTCET with the highest score. From the current FE ENT, first year ENTC, we have Neil Dhananjay Sonavne. I'd request the students in the back to please maintain silence. The topper in FE Comp is More Devesh Rajesh. In first year IT, it is Siddhesh Somnath Suryavanshi. Moving on to the All India Qualifying Entrance Examination toppers. For first year ENTC is Daksh Kumawat. For computer is Parth Krishna Sawad. And for IT, it is Vendi Lokadipak. I request the students to please maintain silence. We move on to the toppers, academic toppers. No, ma'am. The first computer topper is Kakade Gaurav Ganesh. The academic topper for computer, the second topper is Bhad Parth. For third position, we have two students. First is Kanishka Soni. And Bhosle Shrushti. Moving on to the ENTC, first topper is Bajaj Rishikesh. Moving on to the IT, we have two students who have top position. First is Jadhav Ria. And we have Hazare Rohit. In second position in IT, we have four students who are meritorious. First is Mapari Aniket. Second is Khandar Anshul. Third is Palak Lodha. And Ashlesha Bokade. Thank you, Madhuri ma'am. Thank you so much. To give the next round of awards, I'd like to request our principal, Vaishali ma'am, to please step forward. As we move on to the second year academic toppers, we'll again begin with computer. The topper for computer in second year is Shaha Vaibhavi. Shaha Vaibhavi. The second topper is Hiremat Sakshi. Acha, her mother's here to collect the award. Congratulations, ma'am. And the third topper is Ladkat Shruti. Is Ladkat Shruti here? Okay, moving on. For ENTC, the topper is Shravani Surve. Shravani's mom? Oh, okay. Congratulations, ma'am. For the IT topper, we have Kande Vaishnavi. Okay, ma'am is collecting on examination. We have exams on campus right now, so which is why some students are there. Moving on to the IT second toppers, we have first is Felixina Thomas. Okay. IT? Yeah. Felixina, I know, yes. Felixina is in her exam. Next is Dudye Harshad. Dudye Harshad, yes, please. Third is Shinde Pratik is here. Okay, yeah, you're collecting on his behalf. Thank you. Next is Dombe Samruddhi. Yes. And Anjali Gupta. Anjali Gupta. Okay, she's in the examination. Okay, moving on to the third year toppers. Again, beginning with computer, we have Deshpande Arya. Yes, congratulations. Second toppers are Saloni Singh. Divyanshu Lalit. Divyanshu Lalit. Kalambe Diksha. Kulkarni Neha. And Ugale Shruti. These were the computer engineering toppers. We now move on to the ENTC topper, Chavan Anisha. Chavan Anisha. For the IT department, the first topper is Khaladkar Hariom. The second topper is Kulkarni Vaidehi. Moving on to the final year toppers awards, and I'd like to request, thank you ma'am, I'd like to request Amrita ma'am to please step forward. The final year toppers, computer. The first topper is Anisha Rahul Shevate. Anisha Rahul Shevate. The second topper is Omkar Mani. Omkar Mani. You're collecting on behalf of Omkar? Okay, good. For ENTC, the final year topper is Boyer Gauri. Congratulations. And the second topper is Gadave Ishant. Is Ishant here? You're collecting. Okay, so you can collect Ishant's award. Okay, moving on to the IT topper. First topper is Namya Agarwal, but I don't think she's here. Saurabh? Yes, please come. Saurabh is collecting on behalf of Namya Agarwal. And the second topper is Hase Siddhi. Is Siddhi here? No, she's not here. Okay. That brings us to the academic toppers, and we now move on to the special awards. The first award is for technical, and the winner is Ketan Dushyant Kabadi. Please put your hands together for Ketan. For sports, it is Vedant Jagtab. Vedant is here or he's in the exam? Okay, ma'am is collecting on his behalf. And Vedant is also the winner as far as the cultural special awards is concerned. And social special award is Saurabh Renge. Oh. Thank you. Few more. Okay. Now we move on to the patron awards. These are awards in memory of certain people. So the first is the Srimati Shanti Devi Bhojraj Minda Award for the most improved student across the academic 4 years. And this award goes to Disha Sanjay Patil. Is Disha here? Okay. The next two awards are Mr. Vashi Purswani Award for overall academic achievement, and the first of this award goes to Siddhi Deshmukh. The next Vasi Purswani Award for overall academic achievement, specifically in ENTC, award goes to Atharva Dalvi. The next is Dr. L.H. Hiranandani Award for the Best Girl Student. It goes to Smriti Singh. Smriti Singh. And the Best Male Student Award by Mr. Vashi Purswani goes to Parth Om Prakash. The award for overall academic achievement in IT department by Dr. Sunil Pathak, it goes to Abhishek Patil. Thank you so much, Amrita. And the last few awards, I would like to request Aruna ma'am to please do the honors. So the first of this award is the national and international level achievements by students, and the winner is Om Kushwaha. The next two categories, one of the most prized categories, the best I-Square ITN award for the female is Diksha Kalambe. A big round of applause for Diksha. The best I-Square ITN award for male is Raj Patil. And now, yes, thank you for the enthusiasm, finally. And now we have the special fee concession awardees. First is Siddharth Shinde. Siddharth, is he here? No, Siddharth is in exam. Okay. Next is Sai Harshita. I didn't see. I think they are in the exam. Okay. Sheetal Kadam. Okay. Shlok. They're all in the exams. Shlok's father is here, but he refuses to collect the check on his behalf. Okay. Joel's mother has come, so we can say, Joel, congratulations. Om Pardeshi is not, okay, Om Pardeshi, okay, he's here. Congratulations. Next is Vismay Nair, and we have Vijaya who's collecting the award on his behalf. Okay. And also for Petal Swaminathan. Please put your hands together for Petal. Yes, please. Thank you. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you so much. Okay. Okay. That brings us to the end of the session. And before we close, I'd like to request Amrita ma'am to please step forward and present her vote of thanks.
A very good afternoon to everyone. On behalf of Hope Foundation and Research Center, it is my privilege to extend our heartfelt gratitude to each and every one of you for joining us today for the 10th Founders Day. It was truly an honor to have Dr. Vinod Bidwek with us today. We are grateful for his presence and for the insightful thoughts he shared with us. A sincere thanks to our special guests, Dr. Amar Buchade, Dr. Rajshri Jain, and Dr. Simran Kiani, and the entire IEEE team for their invaluable time and continued association with Hope Foundation through the HFRC IEEE Awards. This event was organized to honor the remarkable legacy of late Sri Prahlad P. Chhabria, our founder president. We remain dedicated to fulfilling his vision through our ongoing work, and we strive to build a better and more compassionate society. A special thanks to the entire organizing team, volunteers, and everyone behind the scenes whose efforts made this event a grand success. Finally, thank you to all the students present here today and our online viewers for your enthusiasm and support. Together, we will continue to build on this legacy and contribute meaningfully to our community. Thank you once again.
Thank you all for being here. And as we close the event for the day, I'd like to end it with singing our national anthem. So I request all to join me. जनगण मन अधिनायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्राविड उत्कल बंगा विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्चल जलधि तरंगा तब शुभ नामे जागे तब शुभ आशीष मागे गाहे तब जय गाथा जनगण मंगलदायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे. Thank you and have a nice day.